Hey, welcome back guys! Welcome back to another one of these videos where I get to show off my old artwork. And this time we're going to be talking about my artwork of 2012. A very nostalgic year, especially in the very beginning. It's the year when I first launched my Jeff and Taylor website on January 5th, 2012. And I was, drawing stuff, all the time. I didn't have a job at that time. I was fresh out of college. And I was a bit content. Of course, there were some down, where I felt, awful. Some bad days. I won't talk about those days. But then I had to move back to my hometown and then get a job there. But I was still working, still drawing away. And then later in September, I got my Cintiq, my Wacom Cintiq, and a whole bunch of other nostalgic stuff happened. But let's just focus on the artwork for now. So yeah, 2012. Man, all these pictures, they're pretty strange. Of course, I've improved a lot, not just in my technique, but in my subject matter. Because we will see some weird stuff. Most of them are kind of, sexual. You know me, I like to keep my Jeff and Taylor comic PG, but there are some times where I like to get curious. Yes! So we might see some sexy art. So viewer discretion is advised. If you're a child, I advise you not to look at this video. I mean, nothing too not safe for work, but you know the drill. Girls in bikinis, girls in lingerie. Very suggestive stuff.
I like tacos.
I was 22, so you can't blame me. Alright, so let's start. 2013 calendar cover. Of course. In 2012, I was preparing to make the 2013 calendar. So this is it. The very simple cover featuring the boys in silhouettes and their eyes. Very, very creepy that Jeff has very perfect circles for eyes. Taylor. You can tell this is mirrored. It's awesome. And this girl, she's Alexandra Greenstreet, my MMA fighter OC, who's now a boxing OC. But yeah, she is badass, and she's also based on a girl I knew back in 7th grade of the same name. I changed her look so much that she became my own thing, and it's not like we were good friends or anything. She was just a girl in my class. Why did I make a character off of her? I don't know. I think I had a crush on her.
What? No way.
And the only time we interacted was like in gym class or something, but it's whatever, man. Anna King from my other series, Demon City. And I really got to write the script, or write a little outline of the story, because it's very interesting. Unlike Jeff and Taylor, Demon City is rated R. It'll have violence. It'll have demon zombie vampires, and it'll have this creepy girl, Anna. Even though she's she's one of the main characters, she's usually a grumpy grump. But this creepy smile, I just got curious and just drew her with a smile, a very Grinch-like smile. Ashley with her 2012 portrait. This is very it's in character of her, but I wouldn't draw her doing this for an official portrait, for the public to see, Now the next picture, it's very in character, but still, I would not show it off to the public, except for this little video here. It's right here, where she's showing off her underwear.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, of course you would like it. Yeah, I'm talking to the pervy old man that I have in my soundboard. Yeah, I remember this is one of the very first pictures I remembered actually drawn on the Cintiq and colored. Very nice. Actually, when I first made this, it was like in November of 2012. Yes, I actually remember that. I remember that. November 2012. And Beach Babes. I remember this picture. I made a video of me coloring blue in real time. I think it was real time. I don't know. I colored blue in Yeah, it was just a little demonstration of how I colored with Prismacolor markers. And this is a sequel, an actual sequel to Beach Babes 1, which features the West End girls. But I actually made a third one, which features these four girls. Carla, Captain Starla, Sophie, and Sam. And boy, their designs are basically the same, except Carla. We'll see her in episode 17, coming very soon. But I reduced the size of her breasts. Same thing with Sam. I reduced her size of breast. We'll see the both of them on episode 17, so you'll see. Sophie's swimsuit looks so good. Very awesome. I don't know if I actually drew this from a reference. It looks like I got it from a reference because I can't make something like this up. I can't. And here are the West End girls with a smiling Jennifer. So rare to see her smile. It's nice. It's wholesome. It's hot and wholesome. Ashley's waist is a bit skinny here. Actually, all of their waists are a bit skinny. But I don't know. And back in the day, I made these videos called Let's Draw, where I recorded myself drawing other people's OCs. This is Ben and Chris from my good old pal who followed me up for all these years, named Tomo Harding. He's from Australia. And that's so cool that I have, viewers from different parts of the world. Nice behind. Yeah, Blue, 25 years old. This is the first time actually, this is the second time I drew her as an adult. So I decided, why not? Why can't I draw her wearing a very sexy bikini? You remember the Beetlejuice cartoon? I decided to, draw some fan art and challenge myself by drawing in a totally different art style. So I drew this one girl, Claire Brewster, who's like a very preppy girl, an antagonist to Lydia. I also drew Lydia right here. Very nice. It's awesome to draw in another art style. Here's Blue's 2012 portrait with a very skinny waist. Man, I drew all these skinny waists on the girls back then. So strange. And the shadows, very dark, compared to my shadow work or my shadowing. Shading. That's what I mean. Shading. My gosh. Shadow work is something completely different. But yeah, this is at a time when Blue was still this badass chick that I drew, that she loves to fight. Nowadays, the Blue we know would avoid fights at all costs, but she would defend herself if need be, And here's Blue as Vi from Skyward Sword. I was playing that game. And here's Blue again. We accidentally walked in on her while she was changing clothes or something. Oops. So sorry, Blue. Yeah, this is one of those pictures where I drew, but I never showed it to people. Kind of similar to that Jane picture from 2010 when she, her in her underwear. And I learned my lesson. At this time, I was like, I'll still draw it, but I won't show it to anybody. But eventually, I did show it in the artwork slideshow that year. But Bobby Ambler likes it. Uh-huh. Same thing. Digital artwork was still kind of wonky at this time, but I was still learning. Business card. My very first Jeff and Taylor business card. A portrait of my friend Carla Cartagena. I knew her all the way from senior year of high school. Yeah, a very, very cool gal. I think she's now a doctor. Very awesome. So proud of her. And this picture, I really want to redraw this picture because, I don't know, I can draw better than this now. We're supposed to be looking up in a foreshortened view, but it just looks wrong, especially Lily's body. It's not right. So yeah, I want to challenge myself. I have the references in my downloads. I can do this. I just gotta find the time, and I'll include it to the night for next year's calendar, possibly.
The storm is coming.
This is a line art of Taylor and Sophie. Yeah. This was gonna be an episode where Sophie kind of goes on a date with Taylor, and yeah, it was called Double Date, where Sophie and Taylor were going on a date, but Jared and Lily went on a date with them. I guess Lily was, kind of out of pity, she was going on a date with Jared here. So Cassidy and Jeff kind of follows them, tails them, but Sophie, she just says that, oh, I'm just going out with Taylor to make Kyle jealous. So, something something petty like that. And at the end, there was supposed to be some big music number with Jeff and the choir and Cassidy on the piano. Very strange, very surreal. I'm glad I scrapped it. Cindy's portrait. And here we go. Now I can talk about this Wacom Cintiq practice. Yeah. This is the very first digital thing that I drew on the Wacom Cintiq when I first got it. And it was very weird at first. Kind of weird to draw on a screen and trying to, get used to it. And I remember when I finished this out and I looked at Blue and I was like, man, she looks terrible. She looks so bad. I don't think I'll ever get used to this Cintiq. Now it's my haven. It's my main source of art right now, since I'm purely digital art now. So I got so much better with the Wacom. So much better. But this picture right here, it's history. And you get to see it. The very first thing I drew on the Cintiq. Ah, yeah, comic test. Okay. If you ever heard of Detective Conan, then you probably seen this page before. This is a study on how, I was copying a page from Detective Conan, case closed in America. So I just drew in the panel and colored it. Mixed it in with digital and let's see here, markers. Traditional. So yeah, just to test something out, to see how, because I was gonna make my comics like this. If you've read Ghost Girl, Jeff and Taylor episode 9, then yes, you have seen this style. Yeah, more Let's Draw. I drew Cyberpunks. This is Paranormiac's characters when she was called Katsumi 555 back in the day. I wonder if she still has these OCs. But man, the color choice is not right. I mean, I think this is my choice. But still, very bright, very loud, just like these punks. This is supposed to be a, I don't know, graphic advertisement for Project JA. This is the same year when I decided to change things up with Project JA, or Endless Odyssey. Wanted to make it more mature. And here's Mr. Dawes. Yes, this guy. He's gonna be a villain in JNT. How will he fit? Well, you'll see. You will see. Hey, here's Anna again. Nice, looking real good. That face. You see, she usually looks like this. She fights with a revolver. I like her knee socks. And here, Demon City. Here's the logo. I don't know if I'll keep this logo. I think I can do better than this. But yeah, I'm very intrigued to write the outline for this story. I want to make it a one-shot comic rather than a series. Here's one of the demons, the demon ladies, Demon Tina, and I changed her look. She's now all purple instead of all blue because she looks like Blue. She looks way too much like Blue. So yeah, I decided to make her purple instead. And I might as well change her dress because it looks kind of weird. Nikos. This guy, I knew him. I think he was a freshman when I was a senior in high school. You know, we were in gym class. Gym class. Might as well be a gym clash. But we were good buddies. You know, we were talking about stuff. So I decided, hey, yeah, I want to make you into a character. He's like, awesome. And I told him, you're going to be in my zombie comic. And he's like, awesome. Do I get to die? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, cool. Yes, yeah. So here he is with a machete and a spike bat. So yeah, those are the only characters. There are plenty more. All right, back to Jeff and Taylor. Here's some happy stuff with the kids. J and T are not too happy about that. You know, this is, it's not a mustache. It's just very stretched mouth, very frowny mouth. Oh, look at EG, looking weak. You saw my picture of EG last Friday on the stream. That's a much better looking EG, not this. He kind of reminds me of that meme with the small wimpy dog. No, there's a strong muscular dog on the left, and on the right there's a wimpy dog. This is a wimpy EG right here. A rare look at Jeff and his full family. Mother and father, that, they're on vacation or something. Cindy and Maria with their old look. But hey, look at that! I updated Tim and Tom's look. They don't have those dumb headbands anymore. Leave it to Taylor to wear that dumb headband. And this is where it started. Every January 1st, I would draw a Jane picture, and in January 1st, 2012, I drew this. Jane being frozen. Why? I don't know. I guess I wanted to test out this little coloring technique. Trying to freeze the character up. Yeah, at least she's happy. Oh, how cute is this? Yeah. Maria as a groundhog, and that groundhog is based off of Monty Mole from the Mario games. It's cool. Oh man, this is not cool. This is a gynoid. Or a fembot. Not gynoid is a better word. Does she look familiar to you? I don't know. She's supposed to be Sam's friend, Michelle. I had this dumb idea, thinking that, what if Sam's friends were actually robots? But no, I scrapped that. But this is a very interesting thing, but I love the blood here. It looks so thick. I love the rendering of this blood here. She killed a person. She killed a man. That's what gynoids do.
It's not human intelligence!
Boy, I love that face. More Cintiq practice. I don't know what this guy's supposed to be. It's just a man with a ponytail. I'm starting to look like him. In fact, right now, I tied my hair up in a little ponytail for the first time.
Say what?
And boy, it is liberating. So liberating. But yeah, this guy, I don't know who he is. He's just practicing with the Cintiq, Wow. Yeah, I guess I should have, I did warn you guys that some of this stuff is weird and disturbing, but this is disturbing to me, which is why I drew it. Cassidy with holes in her face, and teeth. My god. This is weird. Very weird. So I'm sorry if this disturbs you, if you have trypophobia, like me. This is disturbing. Very disturbing stuff. Oh yeah, the improvement meme. Look at that. From DeviantArt. Yeah, we've seen these pictures. Back in previous videos. And I just had to include the girl, getting killed. Ugh. But let's see what I said. Like, in 2011, drew a lot of girls, started working with layers, started using layer styles like multiplying screens, started to play with opacity, stopped drawing nudity. Yep, actually I didn't stop drawing nudity. I still draw it nowadays, but, I'm very picky on who to draw and who to show it to, I'm responsible like that. But yeah. This is such a nice picture. Why aren't these kids wearing coats? It's snowing. But you see Jeff with his arm around Jane, and she's like leaning into him. It's nice. And Cassidy has her arm around Taylor's arm. Oh, while Blue's alone. Ah, you remember these pictures? Here's Sam. Ah, a very weird-looking Gosho Oyama. You know, he's the creator of Case Closed. I can draw him better than this. He looks so high. A Jenny and Trina logo. A very bad-looking logo. Look at this. So angular and clunky. Not right. I redrew a Jenny and Trina logo last year, and that looks so much better. I might as well put it here on the screen right now. Here is the current Jenny and Trina logo. Looks good, right? Yeah, looks very good. Very nice. Clean. On brand. Not this. Jenny and Trina aren't blue and red. Come on. And here's the boys, their little icon. I drew this little icon that same year, and nowadays I still use it as a way to promote the series. J&T listen to music. Yeah, here it is, a little promo poster. Jane looking real nervous. Jane and her mom. I drew this for Mother's Day. Here are the flats. No, here's it fully rendered. Here are the flats. Jane's picture. This is her. I thought this will be a much better updated picture with her, with her school portrait, but I changed that. Here she is, all angry. Very rare to see her angry, but she does. Very weird idea I had. I don't think I'll do this in the comic, but we will see her get angry in the comic. That's for sure. Yeah, I drew a whole bunch of these that year. Wow. Oh boy, I totally forgot I drew this. Well, we all know Jennifer will not pose like this. Not in a million years, and she would definitely not smile. But look at this bra. It's strapless. Why would a busty girl like her wear a strapless bra? It's not right. She needs support.
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Jenny and Trina with that dumb logo. Trina looks the same now, but Jenny, her look, she looks so much different now. I mean, she got rid of that dumb hat, updated the glasses, she got better hair and a better wardrobe. This is basically, she basically dresses just like Jeff a little bit, which is not right. I wanted Jenny to look more nerdish. So that's why I redesigned her in 2016. So yeah, here she is. And the main reason why I redesigned her was because people kept saying that she doesn't look pretty. Her clothes, her face, everything. So I'm like, okay, I'll update her look, which I'm so glad I did. Here she is. Yeah, much better. Here's Taylor's Katie Knight poster. Where are we on time? 24 minutes. Alright, I better hurry up. I don't know if you guys enjoy these videos, but sometimes I'm like, oh boy, I don't want this to be too long because who has the patience to actually sit through all this? Oh no. I don't know. Okay, so here's my character, Kelly, with Dano Blanky's character, Jade. Yeah, they're in going to Four Flags, which is a parody of Six Flags. And oh my gosh, who's this? This is that bad bear from Race Junkies. She's holding him. He's a demon. Let go, please. Yeah, speaking of experimenting, this won't happen in the comic, but I was curious. What if Jane and Cassidy were to experiment and kiss? It might happen, but canonically it won't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's Chris. She would not pose like this. Not in a million years. Here's her. She actually does wear this sports bra underneath her jersey. very supportive, which is why she's so athletic. So, yeah. Very nice. Here's Lily. Lily's portrait. I assume we're going to see her in her underwear next? No? But she's dreading it. Look at that. She's so scared and disturbed by my drawings right here. So disturbed that she turns into a ghoul. Yeah, I don't know why I saved this. I guess it's because it looks cool. I just got rid of the line, the line layer, and the flats. I just kept the shadows and the highlights. That's it. But I think up next is her in her underwear. No? Okay. Well, we'll just keep going. This is Lola. Another villain for J&T. Looking real nice. Actually, I did show her. Yeah, she's that lady who gets to molest Jeff. I'm just kidding. She doesn't molest him. She attempts to molest him. Oh, yeah. Very first Gravity Falls fan art. Because I got into the show back in October 2012. Yay, Maria and Ava. Yeah, this is a graphic for episode 7. Yep. That dumb looking cake. What an awful cake. I think this is the updated cover for episode 7. Of course, when I remake this, I'll draw the cover completely different. But still, this is scary. Jeff looks scary. The lighting doesn't, help. Ava looks foreboding, but that's appropriate because she is the quote-unquote villain of this episode. Here's Alexandria again. Yeah, I remember at this time I was making these fake pay-per-view posters, for my little pretend wrestling company, FSW. So yeah, this is our May pay-per-view called May Day. Usually on the last Sunday of May. So yeah, didn't really happen. It's all pretend. That's it. And to, brush up my design skills. Whoops. Yeah, you remember Mod Nation Racers? I took pictures of Jeff, Taylor, and David. This is how they look like. I created them. It looks so cool. And I also created Jane, Blue, and Ashley. Man, Ashley would have a blast. She would definitely love to race. I wish Sony made a sequel. Or at least re-release this. Re-release it to PS5 or something. That was such a fun little game. Had fun races, and you can customize characters like this. Oh. G-Station's mugshot. Don't know how this happened. He died. He exploded. Sam's mugshot. Jeff and Jane and the rain. Party Time's cover. Man, I'm gonna redraw this. I'm gonna make an updated cover this year, very soon. Ugh, these two. I redrew them earlier this year. Yeah, I redrew them. This is how they look like nowadays. So much better. Post Office Heist. Definitely gonna remake this. The cover, I mean. The script's already remade. So much better. Project JA characters. The main characters. The main boys. His name's Jack now. It's not Jeff. We've got Ray, Bart, Andy, Quinn, Zeke, Ian, and Novice. Yeah. And we have the villains. I updated it. DJ will not be there anymore. But we got Derek, Lord Duff. There's a new guy called Edward Sykes. I might change Edward Sykes to be the main villain of this series, but I don't know. Nick and Sherry are still there. Slash is still there. Evray, I don't know. He might be a minor villain, but DJ, he's out of there. I had this dumb idea that DJ would just interfere with all my IPs. Here they are again. Reika Psycho. Yeah, this Japanese model. This is in Jeff's room. There's a little poster that Jeff hangs right next to his bed, and I just might remake this, just to, update her. But yeah, Jeff has always had that in his room. Man, blue is looking so white here.
You white moron.
It's the lighting. Definitely, it's the lighting for real. Nick and Josh by Kelvin X. You remember this? Hopefully you're seeing this, Kelvin. I drew them live for him. The Starhammer emblem. I think they still have this. Yeah, it's on their coin, of course. And I had this fun little idea. Hey, what if Jeff and Taylor would have turned into Starhammer generals? They'll turn evil. I like the coloring technique. Very painterly. So we got Jeff with his two main girls, Blue and Jane. Jane with knives in her hair. That's cool. And Blue with hammer-shaped pigtails. That's awesome. I got a Taylor version too. He's got Cassidy and May. May is actually a Starhammer member. So it's kind of cool. She's holding a gun and her finger's on the trigger and it's pointing at right behind Taylor. That's bad, yo. That's bad. General Gold, because why not? Heh. Taylor's notes. Okay, well, let's see what he writes. Amaretto's orders. Alfredo sauce, sniper rifles, new sweatshirts, shaving cream, flux capacitor, Iron Maiden, and that's it. And there's a little doodle of Cassidy here. Little stick figure. And I think this is supposed to say pizza. Maybe. Straw Man. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, this picture, the three sirens. These three ladies are supposed to be in Project J, Endless Odyssey. They might still be in it. I mean, their whole purpose is to just be a little obstacle in the boys' way. I mean, all in all, they just seduced 3 out of the 8 boys because there's only 3 boys that are human. So, that's how they seduce them. This one looks a lot like Jane. I don't know if that's a little... I unconsciously drew her because she's such a good-looking character, but I don't know. And here we go, the poster that I always draw for my Jeff and Taylor volumes. This is volume 1. Ugh. I drew the boys with the West End girls. I always thought Taylor would get along with Lily and Chris, so there you have it. And Jeff with Ashley and Jennifer. Jennifer is, you know, in character right here, where she's not happy to be with him. And here are the boys with Blue under a tree. And here's the main 5. Nice. I drew this for the copyright page for volume 1. And here are the main characters for Malice Mansion. Main kids. Yes, this is a horror themed book that I plan on drawing one of these years. I mean, come on. I'm busy with JMT. I mean, part of me wants to draw this, but you never know. I'm currently updating their look, but instead of drawing something like this, I'm drawing their yearbook page, which is, you know, fun. And yeah, this is Amanda here, my cute little mascot. I mean, the Amanda you see nowadays, she's all grown up, but you know, she is a character from Malice Mansion. And since I draw her as an adult, you can tell that she will live. Yeah, a little spoiler. That's guaranteed that Amanda will live through this nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, these are the main characters of my other horror-themed story, Demon City. Here's the main guy, Owen. He looks a little different nowadays. His friend Richard, and then some other strangers. Yeah, it just happens that they run into each other and they try to survive. No. And here's Catherine. We saw her with Ashley a couple of days ago. Yeah, that speed paint video. Yeah. West End girls. Man, Jennifer, your eyes look so small. Why? Very strange. And here are them. Here they are with the boys. And here's their official 2012 portrait. Every year, I draw an official portrait of the girls all together. And here's a nice little view of the cityscape, downtown Somerville. Very detailed. So cool. I remember when I drew this, I drew each girl separately on different sheets of paper. This is before the Cintiq. And yeah, very interesting how I did all this. This is another poster that Jeff has in his wall, in his room. This is right above his bed. Very abstract picture of the vowels. I don't know why. I don't know why he has an abstract picture of all the vowels in the alphabet. Why?
Wow.
Yeah, look at this. This is mascot of Wendy's, of course, looking smug. I didn't finish it, but she's looking smug, holding a burger. But this was before it became a meme. This is back in 2012. And when did that become a meme? 2017? Around there? Yeah, so I was ahead of my time. I drew this. I guess you could say I'm the very first guy to draw the Wendy's mascot looking all smug and a little sexy and holding a burger. Allegedly, I'm probably the first guy. You know, you never know, somebody might have been first before me, but still, this was before that it became a meme. It's so cool that I just remembered that. And here's Wendy, in the Gravity Falls style and in my style. Of course, she looks much different in my style nowadays. Much better. Oh no. Yeah, here's West End girls flashing. Is that it? I don't want to see any more. And Zion. I forgot whose character this is, but yeah, he's another one of those pictures where I just drew for a video. And if you ever wondered how Jeff and Taylor characters would look 10 years down the line, this is how they would look. Of course, they would change a bit. I mean, this isn't their final look. But of course, you know, Lily, she will get bigger all around, but she'll still be happy. She'll still be the same lovely Lily. It's just hereditary that she gains weight. Blue and Cassidy. Cassidy, I can imagine her being a protester, not an SJW, just a progressive, a leftist, fighting for what's right. And you see her button pins, of course, you got the rainbow, got the French, no hate, what's this? No Team Starhammer. That's right, because in this alternate reality, this alternate timeline, I mean, Team Starhammer, they pretty much rule Somerville. A lot of their members are in Congress, so yeah. Very depressing timeline. Here's adult Jane, still with her metal antennas. I still kept that when I draw her in as an adult nowadays. And here's Jennifer as an adult, with shorter hair. She got a breast reduction. She got a scar. Different glasses. Yeah. And here are the boys. Jeff and Taylor as 24-year-olds. Amaretto. Tom. This little jacket probably belongs to his older brother Tom. Something must have happened to him. So, yeah. Very cold, dark, and dreary. And what a perfect way to end this video. So that's all the pictures from 2012. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of those pictures kind of surprised me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys, don't mind the long videos. I mean, I guess it's kind of, I'm trying to make up for my lack of videos now. I'm focusing on episode 17. Still, I'm trying to finish inking all you know, the first 25 pages, and then I can continue on, you know, sketching the rest. So yeah, there's that. I hope to get it done within the first week of June. But here and there, I will release videos. I still, of course, I still have the rest of the West End girls to do when it comes to their, you know, character descriptions. I haven't forgot about them. I haven't forgot about that. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. My throat is kind of sore. So, I'll see you guys later. Jeff, him out. Goodbye.